Hello, let's talk about learning English today. Many of us are so scared to make mistakes when we talk. And that, my friends, is what usually prevents us from speaking, from talking to others, and making an effort. But guess what? Mistakes are part of the process. I have been speaking English for quite a bit now. My work requires me to speak English all day. My husband doesn't even speak Spanish, so I have to speak English to him all day. But the point is that even though I already speak English, I still make a lot of mistakes when I'm talking. But when I'm speaking, my brain is moving a little bit faster than my mouth is moving. And so it is easier for me to make mistakes when I'm speaking. Does that stop me from speaking? No. Many will say, well, you're a woman, and women, they just like to talk. It doesn't matter how many mistakes they do when they are talking, but that's not the point. The point is that if you don't start practicing and don't start talking for that fear of making a mistake, then you are never gonna be talking fluently. Are there any people who's gonna be making fun of you, your accent, and the funny things you say? Maybe. Are you gonna make fun of yourself if you realize what kind of mistake you made? Of course you will. I hope you do, because that's how we learn. That's when we realize, I will never make this mistake again. But we have to dare to talk, to practice what we learn. Because many times we are just learning vocabulary and just get too afraid to talk. My advice to you will be, if you have an opportunity to speak English to somebody, just do it. In my experience, I have noticed that I have not had many Americans laughing at my English before I do. Because when I'm speaking, I realize I'm saying something that it just doesn't add up. In my experience, Americans are very, very careful about not making fun of you unless you are talking to a child that, they just don't have a filter and they say whatever they want to say. Even when you are fluent, you are gonna make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes when I'm speaking Spanish. And guess what? Spanish is my first language. So now imagine how I do in English. And I have studied this language for over 15 years. And I still make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop yourself and not speak any English out of fear that somebody might laugh about what you say? It does not matter. It really doesn't matter if they laugh. Whoever laughs, that's fine. You do your best and laugh it out.